is crazy to think that Alone in the Dark is over 30 years old, and it was a truly groundbreaking title for its time, and many would argue it could potentially be up there as one of the first 3D horror games. You could even go as far to argue that we may not have had the likes of Resident Evil or Silent Hill without Alone in the Dark. There were a few sequels in the 90s and 2 attempts at rebooting the series, 3 if you do count the not so great online version, and now the series is back with a game simply titled Alone in the Dark. Today in this video, I'm basically going to be looking at the different versions of the game so you know what edition of Alone in the Dark is the right one for you. So make sure you keep it locked.
Where thousands of young
Don't let them get inside, combat. They're not the good kind.
When is it out and what is it on? Well, as of putting this video together, the Alone in the Dark reboot is scheduled for release come the 25th of October 2023. The game is going to be available for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series and PC. Is there any pre-order bonuses? Well, not only the fact that Alone in the Dark does have pre-order bonuses, but it is also one that those who are very familiar with the original game are definitely going to get a huge kick out of. If you basically pre-order the Alone in the Dark reboot, you will get the Derceto 1992 costume pack. This basically allows you to play the game with Edward and Emily in their low poly state from the original game, which is a very fun bonus. Now, before I get into the actual editions of Alone in the Dark, it is definitely worth noting that you can play the Alone in the Dark prologue for free right now. This is basically a short demo that gives you a taster of the way that the game will play, as well as the awesome, spooky and creepy atmosphere that the game is going to have. And if you are interested in Alone in the Dark, I personally feel that it's definitely worth checking out the demo, definitely so you can get a kind of feeler behind it. Moving into the editions, and the most basic version of Alone in the Dark is basically the standard edition, and with this you get the game and that's it. The pricing here, to me, is definitely very interesting because if you do buy the game digitally, it appears as of putting this video together that it is currently discounted. So basically it has a RRP of $59.99 or £49.99. However, it is currently listed at $53.99 or £44.99. Now, if you want to get a physical copy for PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series, the RRP is currently listed at $59.99 or £49.99. Next on the agenda is Alone in the Dark Digital Deluxe Edition. Now, the Alone in the Dark Digital Deluxe Edition is basically listed with an RRP of $69.99 or £54.99. But just like the standard edition, this has gone on sale already, so be sure to keep an eye on this version. With this, you will basically get the base game and the pre-order bonuses. However, you also get a couple of other fun items, which is the director's commentary and a fun vintage horror movie filter pack, which gives you a few fun different filters to play around with to try and make the game even spookier for your liking. Next up is the Alone in the Dark Collector's Edition. Now, to me, it is definitely pretty awesome that THQ Nordic have made an Alone in the Dark Collector's Edition, as not too many people would have been expecting this. The main draw for this is definitely the awesome physical collectibles, which are as follow. You get the Alone in the Dark base game, the Alone in the Dark glow steelbook, the Alone in the Dark man statue, and the Ostady miniature, not forgetting the Derceto 1930 wall sticker set and a door hang. Collector's Edition DLC package, Derceto 1992 costume pack, and the director's commentary mode and the vintage horror filter pack are also included in this. For fans of the series, this one is definitely pretty awesome, as Alone in the Dark does not probably have that many merch flying around, so the current price for this is currently listed at $199.99 or £179.99. $1 million question: what edition of Alone in the Dark should I buy? Well, I feel if you do not care about getting the game physically, the Alone in the Dark Digital Deluxe Edition definitely gives you a little bit more bang for your buck, especially if you do pull the trigger while the game has a few dollars or pounds knocked off it digitally. I think it's definitely worth buying at this point because it is a pretty decent price. However, if you are someone that is a huge fan of the series and is very excited that it is back, the Alone in the Dark Collector's Edition is very tempting, and it's not insanely priced, as I kind of do cover a lot of these type of videos. A lot of the Collector's Edition, as I always say, go for around £200 to £250. So the fact that it's at the £179.99 mark, I feel like if you are a super fan, it's definitely worth considering. What edition am I personally going to be getting? To be honest, I'm not sure if this will be a day one game for me personally. I was never really a big Alone in the Dark fan. I did buy it on the Xbox 360. I don't think I played it that much, but outside of that, it wasn't really a game that was specifically on my radar. I do like what this game looks like, so definitely will be piquing my interest when it does release and see what the review scores say. But at the same time, if I was to put my wager somewhere, I probably would go for the digital deluxe edition, because I do feel, as I said, it's definitely got a lot of value for money there, but it probably won't be a day one game for me personally, but we'll see what the reviews say. Anyway, peeps, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you a massive Alone in the Dark fan? What edition stands out to you the most, and which one would you be tempted to buy? As always, if you did enjoy this very quick urban gameplay video, be sure to hit that like button. Do hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so before, and until next video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.